Hey, what's up, guys? We are back yet again to break down the new Mighty Miner and give you the best Mighty Miner deck in Clash Royale. Mighty Miner is essentially a ground Inferno Dragon. It has a lot more health points and it does damage over time, but it's easily distracted by skeletons or any cheap elixir card. And it's got a really cool 2 elixir ability. It allows it to go dig a tunnel underground to the other side of the map, leaving a bomb to destroy any units that were previously attacking it. So it's not that useful in decks that are consistently going in the same side every single time, because there's no use of using the ability if you're not going to be trying to go on that tower. So what I was thinking is the Royale Hogs Royale Recruits deck would be perfect for this thing. Because the Mighty Miner has a ton of health points, you can tunnel underground to tank for a flying machine or zappies and get a lot of damage on the other side while you're doing consistent split lane of pressure. Or if they over defend in one side to defend your Royale Recruits, you can just swerve up and switch to the other side with your Mighty Miner and take the tower there. With units that can split up and use both sides at the same time, like the Zappies, Royale Hogs, and Royale Recruits, you're gonna get your best use out of the Mighty Miner. Also, we gotta talk about how they nerfed Mega Knight and Valkyrie. If you're running Royale Hogs, you just got a massive buff. So that's why I think that this Mighty Miner deck will have some serious potential in Clash Royale. Let's go jump straight some games and assert dominance. And a huge thanks to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. Jumping into the action against Ice Wizard. Dude, we've got Fireball. We're gonna extinguish you in a second, bro. We're gonna put you out and melt you like a madman. If you go for a Hog Rider, I'm prepared with my Goblin Cage. I think he's gonna Hog Rider here. We'll go for the Goblin Cage if you do it. Or maybe he's gonna have Royale Hogs.
Let the games begin!
Archer Queen. Awesome. I love playing against Archer Queen with this deck. Said no one ever. But when you've got recruits, you get counter push and you kill the Archer Queen for a positive elixir trade. So watch the Archer Queen just die. It's gone. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Goodbye. You dropped 6 elixir and you didn't kill most of the recruits. You only finished off 1 Zappy. And now you have to deal with the counter push on both sides. So I can go for a Mighty Miner here. I'm going to use the ability and I'm going to pop off. Oh, baby. Let's go. Let's juke and jive. Let's make it happen for the memes. Look at that. We just evaded him. We juked him. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. And it's going to lose his tower. That was hilarious. If your opponent's going to go for a spell on top of the Mighty Miner, you just go in for the ability. And they missed their snowball, they missed their rail delivery, they missed their fireball, and you win the game. That was awesome. I love this card. It's so much fun to play. So, yeah, he just gave up. He didn't want to play the game anymore. This is what this deck does to people. This is how you play Clash Royale with Mighty Miner. All the other decks that people are dropping in the same side the entire time, where you only apply aggression with a Miner and also Mighty Miner, they might be good if you're really good at the game, but this is just way better. You can apply aggression on both sides, have so many more opportunities to juke and jive and win games. One, we made him rage quit in seconds.
The next day.
And that was actually just way too easy. I love this new card. All right, guys. So we've got a game against 100% Cruz Combo. What's up, dude? We're going to sauce out a good luck and we're going to figure out what you got. So usually, people are not going to be expecting Royale Recruits anymore because everyone's still running Graveyard. It's the very first day of running Mighty Miner, so I'm here for it. Also, Log is insanely good for us to see because now I can go for Royale Recruits in the back and be like, what you going to do? You're not going to have Log. You're probably not going to have another small spell like Barb Barrel, so this is going to be really annoying for you to break the Royale Recruits' shields. I love this. Tesla's out of cycle, so I can shut down the Tesla with the Zappies here, and then I can go in for Royale Hogs on whatever side he doesn't defend in. Look at that. Zappies are going to be able to permanently shut down that Valkyrie. Oh my gosh. Valkyrie got melted. That thing's supposed to do something, right? Like, that wasn't supposed to happen. That was not part of the plan for most people. And this is even before the Valkyrie nerf. Like, Valkyrie is going to get nerfed, and it's going to have a less HP than it just currently had. So you would be able to get more damage with the Royale Hogs. You'd be able to slap the Valkyrie faster, and you'd be vibing out here. So looks like the Fly Machine will probably lock onto the tower depending on what he does here. Oh, that was a Miner.
I am the light bulb in the darkness.
Wow, that was interesting. You know what? If I cycle a Mighty Miner in the back and then I go Recruits at the river, this could be our best play. Like, I think this is probably going to be the optimal strategy. Since I'm going to be applying aggression in both sides, maybe I even split more Recruits in the left-hand side because if he spends Elixir in the Mighty Miner spot, we just click the ability, and then it kills whatever he drops while allowing me to go in the other side. So I like this one a lot. I'm going to Barb Barrel here. Oh, he's got Golden Knight. I think it's going to kill the Golden Knight. I think it does. Goodbye, Golden Knight. See you later. The Golden Knight dashed away because it just couldn't handle the mightiest of miners. All right. I don't want to use the ability because it's not going to give me much. It might give us death damage on the tower, though. So maybe that would have been worth it. I got to experiment with that later on. How much damage does the bomb do on the tower? If the Mighty Miner is about to die, is it worth dropping the ability there just to get that chip damage? Because hypothetically, like, a lot of people cycle Zaps and snowballs on tower for 2 elixir. If that does like 3 times the amount of damage as a zap and a snowball, I'm gonna do it every single time. Like there's no reason not to, right? So that's just something to consider. I'll take a look at that after this game. Anyway, we're gonna go for recruits again in the back. Just a phenomenal thing if you can go in for Royale recruits and build up a big push. Usually you want to go for zappies, or you want to go for mighty miner, and then you go for recruits at the river, because then they can't poison or drop an earthquake on top of your recruits. I also want to, you know, highlight that, because even though I went for recruits in the back, it's not optimal to do that as your first thing. You want to go for zappies, or you want to go in for your mighty miner first. Also, I'm gonna go and try to split things up a little bit. Looks like we're able to finish that off really easily. I'm going to split my Royale Hogs this time and then use the Mighty Miner ability if it locks onto the Mighty Miner. It doesn't, though. Okay, I'm going to use the Mighty Miner ability and just check it out. Oh, 0 HP hero. Is that thing just going to shred the tower? Is this how it's going to work? Is this how it's going to go down? That was insane. We forced out a miner on defense because he just didn't have anything else. That's crazy how clutch that thing was. Wow, what the heck? If the fly machine locks onto the tower, I can just fireball him out and win the game. I think that was all precipitated because of that one Mighty Miner ability. The fact that we got a miner out of him meant that he had no other way of body blocking and tanking for the fly machine. So since he wasted his tank on top of the Mighty Miner, we just walked away with a win. Okay, so apparently his ability does 334 damage. That would have been well worth it to just click the ability when he's right next to the tower. Obviously, this is only worth doing when he's right about to die, so don't do it if he's locked onto the tower. You want to take the tower with him because he does a lot of damage. But if you don't think he's going to be able to finish off the tower or even lock onto it, using the ability for 334 damage is definitely going to be worth it. All right, on to the next one against New Stars. He's got love in his name. Does he love the Mighty Miner? Does he love me? Does he love himself? I don't know. Hopefully he loves himself, because you gotta love yourself in life. Anyway, we're gonna go and split the piggies. I wonder if this is a great decision. Oh, it seems amazing. So sometimes you can feel like an idiot if they activate King Tower, but in this specific scenario, we bait out a ton of elixir. That was a baby dragon that's gonna get destroyed by my zappies. Now I can apply aggression on both sides. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. You guys already know that the bowler is gonna get devoured by the recruits. I don't like that the fact that 4 recruits went towards the bowler, though. Maybe I can go for a Mighty Miner on the right-hand side to just add insult to injury. I think I got this. It doesn't seem like he's got many distractions in his deck. Unless he's got Tombstone, he's going to make me real sad and mad. Oh, the Mighty Miner ability! The Mighty Miner ability!
It's me!
The Inferno Dragon is just left like class is over. And then I think I could Fireball on top of the Inferno Dragon when it locks onto my tower. Maybe I'm absolutely insane, but I believe that we can win. I believe that the Fireball will shut down the Inferno Dragon. Fight fire with fire! Okay, that's a lot of skeleton damage, though. Okay, why is this game so close? I don't like this. This is getting a little bit hairy, guys, and scary. What are we going to do? Accumulatively, he's done more damage than me. But he has to take a tower still. So I am in a decent spot. Is he going to freeze with a graveyard? Of course. This is how graveyard players play. They all in all the time. Also, the graveyard placement was suboptimal because, you know, like no skeletons are spawning right here. They all spawned on the other side. So he didn't get any good RNG directly on top of our tower. The skeletons had to walk a while. So that went way better for us than we anticipated. I'm going to go for Royale Hogs here because if we can keep... Oh, I wanted that Zappy to stay alive so badly. If we were able to keep the Zappy alive, we would have been able to thrive. The Skeleton King probably would have died because the fly machine wouldn't have crossed the river. Ooh, wait. Can we stop the Skeleton King from crossing the river so he can't go in for a successful graveyard? Let's go. Let's go, Mighty Miner. Show us what you're made of. Destroy the other champions. Wow, that actually killed the Skeleton King. I can't believe that. I'm a little bit floored that that worked so well. So, you know what? Mighty Miner is a lot better than I thought he would be. I thought he was going to kind of be trashed like an Inferno Dragon on the ground that you'd be able to easily distract, but after some games here, I am loving the card, and I think there's some serious outplay potential. Juking and jiving all of your opponent's spells, making sure that you can apply aggression on other sides when they're not ready for it. I feel like it's going to be like the Golden Knight, where the Golden Knight was trash for a while, and then people realized how good it was. And then everyone started to complain about it to the point that it got nerfed. So I think that's what's going to happen with this card. It's a really, really cool card concept. And I hope they add new things like this, where it's not reusing an ability like the Skeleton King. I don't really like the fact that it's like reusing a graveyard. You know, a 2 elixir graveyard, a little bit unfair, Clash Royale, but the ability of the Skeleton King compared to the Mighty Miner is amazing. He is truly earning his name as one of the mightiest and most fun cards to play in the game. Let me know down below in the comment section if you guys think I'm completely off base. Rank each champion in order of most fun to play, and let me know down below. I feel like we're probably going to see a lot more Electro Wizards in the meta because people are not going to want to lose to the Mighty Miner anymore. They're going to be like, I'm sick and tired of this thing. I love it though. Like, the fact that we were able to juke and jive that Inferno Dragon last game, think about it. If he had dropped the Inferno Dragon on top of that, we just go and switch other side. If he doesn't drop the Inferno Dragon, he loses that tower, so he has to drop the Inferno Dragon regardless, right? It's just feels uncomfy. I'm going to go and click the ability, go underground, say sayonara to the dragon, and see what we can accomplish here. So this guy, he seems like he has some good answers. Maybe if you got distractions like guards and skeletons, you're going to be fine. But assume we play against a Splash Yard deck or a Golem deck that is kind of hefty, or maybe even like an Elixir Golem deck or any beatdown deck.
Why are you running?
Hello.
The Valkyrie went in the right-hand side. I thought this guy was going to wreck us for a second. I was like, no, he seems like he's really got things figured out. He was completely able to counter the Mighty Miner at the start, but nope. This deck just dishevels people in seconds. No one knows what to do because there's always different angles being absolutely destroyed by our spam. The Zappy, the little Zappy that we split lane pressure with, is going to be able to reset the Inferno Dragon. I think I'm going to go in for a Goblin Cage here and then Mighty Miner on the Goblins. It's obviously not the best tactic to kill Goblins, but as long as we can soak up some of the damage, I think that the counter push will be better, right? Mighty Miner counter pushing, when your opponent doesn't have guards in cycle, that will 100% be a vibe. He goes in for a Valkyrie, we can go and click the ability. Oh, he's going to drop it right on top. Never mind. I'm just going to kill the Valkyrie, and then I'll go for Royale Hogs to the other side. That's a vibe too. That is 100% a vibe. Oh, can I switch sides? Can I switch sides and finish off the Lumberjack? Let's go! No way! If I can do enough damage to Lumberjack, I'll be so stoked. Half of the Lumberjack HP just gone because of 2 Elixir. That's a beautiful sight to see. Now I can Barb Barrel and not have to respond to it. I would have had to spend Elixir on that Lumberjack. We're chopping him down like a tree out here. Okay, so this guy thinks that the mirror buff is in play. It's not in play yet. Also, I know that you guys are going to be really excited for that, and I am too. Imagine everyone now having to deal with the mid-ladder experience of dealing with cards 2 levels higher than them. I feel like it's going to get really old quickly for a lot of pro players, and they're going to start complaining almost immediately about the new mirror buff when it goes into play. So that's going to be something that you guys are probably going to laugh at. You're going to be like, haha, now the pro players that have never witnessed this before, they are the people that have to complain about it now, instead of us mid-ladder people that hate it. I don't know. Anyway, the Mighty Miner is able to go and kill the Valkyrie probably, right? Lumberjack's going to die too. To go and click the ability. I want to be able to get damage on top of the Valkyrie and blow it back with the bomb. The bomb doesn't do that much damage, but look at the value with the Fly Machine on the right-hand side. I think that this deck is utterly unstoppable. Playing against someone with Mirror Valkyrie and they still weren't able to stop us before the Valkyrie nerf. This deck is just utterly dominant. The dude had guards to distract our Mighty Miner, the Valkyrie Mirror for our Rail Hogs, and it simply wasn't enough. All right, we got a game against Senpai. So instead of Senpai, he's Senpai. All right, dude, you're tricky. You're sly like that. You switching it up. Are you gonna switch up the meta? Are you gonna be running something different? Are you gonna be running? Oh, nope, not even close. This is like the most standard, basic thing that you could possibly imagine. Graveyard at the start of the game. Oh wow, okay, all right. You're gonna freeze. You're gonna add a little bit of spice to it. You're gonna take my tower. You're gonna lose your tower at the same time because you have no elixir. I feel like that's one of the worst plays that people do consistently. Like, they just go all in with whatever they have at the river without knowing what their opponent has. Like, imagine doing that consistently. Could not be me. Can I 3-crown this guy? I feel like I can. If that Barb Barrel can finish off the skeletons, then the Mightiest Miner will be able to pop off, but it's not enough. I wanted to have Zap in this deck so bad after that. I don't know if you guys have ever been in that situation where you're like, if I had Zap, I would have won the game. Would have been able to eliminate all the skeletons, would have got the Mighty Miner on the 3-crown, and dominance would have definitely been asserted. So maybe I can go for Zappies here. I don't know what this guy's going to do. Like, is he going to go in for a 3-crown with a random giant graveyard? Is he going to whip out another graveyard freeze here? There is an endless amount of atrocious possibilities for this dude. And I'm ready for every one of them because I've got the Fly Machine soaring high in the sky. Okay, Skeleton King, you'd evaded the Ban Hammer and the Nerf Hammer somehow. Like, I don't get it. I don't know how you weren't nerfed. It's also, like, I think debatably better than the Archer Queen. So that's the main reason why I'm a little bit perplexed by it. You know what? I can eat all this damage and then go in for Royal Recruits in the back. because it's not going to matter that much to me. I might be able to 3-crown you. I don't want to adventurously go head over heels into a skeleton army too soon. Oh, he's just going to click 2 graveyard abilities. One of them's for 2 elixir though, guys. There's a little bit of a difference there. Just a little bit. Barbarrel, I choose you. And then he's going to have skeleton army as well. So maybe we can go for like Zappies here. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. There's no way he's stopping this. We rail hogs, and then we go for Mighty Miner, and we have the mightiest dance that we've ever done. Let's get it. He's pulling the Mighty Miner towards his 3-crown. It's like he wants to die faster. You know what, dude? I will put you out of your misery. I'm going to go for a Fireball, bounce back the Baby Dragon, collect my free 3-crown with the mightiest of miners, and assert an undeniable amount of dominance. It's just going out with a bang, guys. 3-crowning a dirty Graveyard Freeze player with the Mighty Miner. It's a perfect ending. So after winning 5 games in a row, we got to be blessed with some of the best luck that Clash Royale has. I got to open up those chests and hopefully get a Mighty Miner. You know, I played with you, Mighty Miner. I made you proud. Make me proud now. Get in some gold. I can vibe with that. I still have to upgrade all my cards. You guys might think I'm completely maxed out. I'm not at all. Gonna get some barbarians. These cards don't matter that much to me because I'm just gonna get those converted into gold. But I have 9 strikes to hit a Mighty Miner, right? I think that I'm gonna get it regardless because there's no way that I'm not allowed to strike the champions, right? Oh, we got a first try. Okay, never mind. We're vibing. I don't need to strike anything else because everything else is maxed out. First, 1 for 1, got the Mighty Miner. Let's see what we can get in the second chest. Let's go, baby. Here we go. Got to get another one. I don't know. I get so hyped up when I get new cards for the first time. Even though, like, there haven't been that many cards recently, I've been waiting for this for, like, months now. So, here we go. Let's get it. One thing that I would advise you guys is if you are maxed out like me, make sure that you hold chests, like these expensive ones that can guarantee champions. You want to hold them until there's a new champion release. Don't pop them and get the free gold. It's simply not worth it. Please, another Mighty Miner. Let's go, baby. I probably should have opened this one first. I don't know if I get a strike. I don't think I get a strike. No. Okay, so I just learned something, guys. You're going to have a higher chance of unlocking the Mighty Miner if you have less of them. So definitely open up this chest first because you don't get a strike. And then you open up the one with the strikes afterward because you can keep re-rolling until you get the Mighty Miner. You live and you learn, but at least we got one of them. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an awesome rest of your day.